That damn predator. Didn't catch up, right? Ah! It's you, Warden. So you were the predator this whole time, Zayne. I'll have you know I donated money to build a statue in front of the city hall. I'm Lincoln's most...
I don't need to know that.
Boss! Okay, Miss Enforcer. I heard the bureau chief say the serial killer we're investigating murdered the councilman yesterday. They also said they're closing the case and won't pursue it any further. Whenever we're halfway through an investigation, they close the case. But Galen is strange too. He's a predator, yet he's killing other predators. I have. Take a look at this. The last trace of Galen shows him passing by Oxo Clinic in the Southern District. Yeah, it's Oxo Clinic. Is there a problem? I'm afraid not. He seems to know the area well and managed to avoid them. What do you think? Is it possible that Galen used to live in the Southern District? But the footage is from last year. We couldn't find him back then, so can we even track him down with this? Are you going to investigate Oxo Clinic?
You're awake. Zayne, and to answer your previous question, it's been 3 hours. That's a long time, I believe. Behave. And get down, please. Take these when the pain becomes severe. No more than 2 a day. It's free. Happy birthday. I saw your patient profile in the system. Your birthday is the same as today's date. Consider it a gift. But judging by your expression, some of that information isn't accurate. I see. Well, you can go now. Neither you nor the turtle appear to be injured. Why are you here? Where? Give me your hand. The LCBI staff frequently interact with the predators. To ensure their employees don't become one, they conduct routine blood tests. If you want to keep your secret, give me your hand. Your turtle is about to fall off the table. Are you certain you want to discuss this while I'm drawing your blood? Don't move. Also, you wouldn't be sitting here asking questions if I lost control that easily. One capsule lasts 2 hours. It should be enough to get you through the medical examination. If you're looking for a warm, kind-hearted doctor, try the clinic down the street. You might have better luck there. I'm too busy for that. Smiling isn't in my schedule. If you want to tell me, you may. The Northern District is 100 times more dangerous than this place. Be careful. Yes.
Really, Enforcer? You can't recognize your own colleagues now. Oh, wait. You're not one of us anymore. The LCBI has evidence of your involvement in smuggling an illegal substance, Frenzy Enhancer. This is your termination notice. Your arrest warrant and order to apprehend you were signed by the bureau chief himself. Give up. Save your excuses for prison. Who knows? Maybe our kind-hearted warden will be more amicable to your story.
"0905, out! The warden wants you."
That warden's gonna tear you apart! Saves us the trouble.
Silence!
This is the punishment for not learning to keep your mouth shut. Take her to my office.
Sit down, and don't try anything funny while you wait. The warden will be here soon.
What are you doing? I suppose it's also difficult to be an enforcer, since you switched career paths. I see prison happened to be your first choice. You smuggled frenzy enhancer. The life of an enforcer is more exciting than I imagined. When the charges, evidence, and witnesses are fabricated, presenting them is almost pointless. As for these irregularities you spoke of, to a majority of people who are unfamiliar with these procedures, it would appear the LCBI is eager to punish a law-breaking employee. They can easily spin this story to the public as them responsibly cleaning house. Why don't we listen to this first? These are voices from within the LCBI. I would assume you're more familiar with them than I am. You'll inevitably be more eye-catching when you're in a high position. You're quick on the uptake. It seems you matured a little since then. You need to obtain a list of personnel from him. It will ideally name everyone involved with the classified experiments. I believe that with your investigation skills, gaining his trust shouldn't pose much of a challenge. Once you complete this task, I can either clear your name or create a fake identity so you can leave Lincoln City. The choice is yours. I could simply give you this and let you walk out. However, the people targeting you won't give up so easily. You might have the misfortune of getting more than just a prison sentence next time. Go ahead. Let's see who they're more likely to believe, the warden or a prisoner accused of smuggling frenzy enhancer. Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. So long as they're within my jurisdiction, we can discuss them. All right. Keeping you away from the other inmates will lower the chances of any incidents occurring by 50%. Perhaps. However, when self-defense is involved, I'm afraid that's another story. All right. What will you do with this freedom? I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. My workday isn't exactly riveting. Considering our need to monitor certain individuals, however, I suppose I could allow it. Whether or not the guards will cooperate, it's hard to say. I'm not a prisoner. I can have all of those whenever I leave this place. The answer is no. Likewise, misinformant. You can.
Why don't you sit with me, boss?
Don't listen to him, boss. Sit over here instead.
Boss, tell us how you managed to survive the warden's interrogation.
Come on, share your secrets. You're the first one we've ever seen come back alive. The people before who met him? Well, they're dead now.
That guy's fresh meat, boss. I don't know why he's here, but they say he's one of the predators with a laundry list of crimes.
Can you move over? I want to eat here.
He's already marking his territory? This baby's got some guts.
You're doing well behind bars, as expected of an enforcer. Are you referring to those rumors? They're nothing more than necessary deterrents against the predators. He knows who you are. You're the renowned enforcer from the LCBI. The media covered your exploits in apprehending the predators. There were so many of them. It was hard not to. Food preferences aren't limited by one's rank. Does it matter to you? I need to recover the solution that can cure the predators of their disease. Long before everything began, The lab researching protocore veins had already discovered it might be the cause. The formula for the solution was also nearly complete. It was when Ever stepped in and conducted those secret experiments that the radiation leak occurred, along with the theft of the formula. I was one of the researchers. Did my honesty put you at ease?
Lunchtime's over.
You certainly became quite the investigator. It's because my informant seems to have made a few enemies here.
Why did you butt in? It's none of your business. You're not an enforcer anymore. You have no right to touch me. Huh? What do you want?
Someone's trying to break out with Frenzy Enhancer. Again. That stuff is bad. I tried it once and nearly lost it. I almost turned into a monster, you know? Luckily, I managed to keep it together.
Whose side are you on? Are you one of us, or just a puppet? If you're on our side, then why the hell are you killing your fellow predators? I swear, I'm getting out of here today. Whatever it takes.
They're dead. They're dead.
Don't just stand there. Are you giving me a tour of my own prison? Perhaps I should show you around instead. And by dragging me away in front of everyone, you're in the same boat as me. In that case, congratulations. You'll be free soon. No. Where do you want to go? What do you think the LCBI will do once they catch the serial killer they've been chasing after for 5 years? I imagine it won't end well for him. Is that so?
"0905, it's time for the warden's interrogation."
It's a clamp. It's typically used to clamp a prisoner's fingers, so it can inflict intense pain. It can be hung on the wall as a decoration. If that's what you want to call it. The seventh provision, which discusses the containment of predators, will be in effect starting tomorrow. Certain predator organizations have already issued warnings about their retaliation. In other words, Lincoln can no longer be considered a safe place after tomorrow. You need to leave before then. I'll fabricate a plausible charge for you. Some things aren't easy to accomplish. Yet I was just as naive as you were back then. When I still worked at the clinic, I believed that the solution would solve everything. But the effects of the mental anomalies had long since transcended the physical realm. Lincoln City was split in two, not just because of the mutations. To who we were 5 years ago. What is it? You attempted to assassinate the warden, so you were killed on the spot. After all, the public sees him as a cruel, ruthless individual. No one would question the authenticity of the charge. When are you leaving Lincoln? Have you decided where you'll settle down? It sounds like a wonderful place. I recall you saying you'd be on a plane this morning. Your presence here means my plan failed. Every TV channel, newspaper, and radio station is announcing it. A new era will arrive with the breaking dawn. Lincoln is being set on the correct path. The murders and crimes of the past must also be eliminated. I thought you, as an enforcer, would understand that criminals must be punished for their past deeds. Are you here because you wanted to ask me that question? You should go. I told you, you should go. No, I know how to control myself. But that doesn't mean a predator like me won't harm the person standing in front of them. You'll die. Is that what you want me to do? If you're trying to break someone's chains, don't be afraid of the danger they bring. How far will you go until you're satisfied? You still want to get closer? Stay back. I don't know what I'll do to you. Frenzy enhancer? You're going to use it on me? I desire first.
Initiating full body scan of the target.
Why don't you touch me and find out? What will you do next? Impressive. Don't stop. Now, there's only one thing left to do. Become my prisoner, or my master. You can never leave me. What is it? Miss, this clinic only treats human patients. You can cut the cake. It's on the dining table. Today is a special day. Happy new beginning. If you're trying to break someone's chains, don't be afraid of the danger they bring. You still want to get closer? How far will you go until you're satisfied? Stop. Leave while you still have the chance. Have you thought about the consequences? I don't know what I'll do to you. Frenzy enhancer? You're going to use it on me? You want me to submit? Let me take what I desire first.
Initiating full body scan of the target.
Why don't you touch me and find out? What will you do next? Don't stop. Impressive. Now, there's only one thing left to do. You chose to remain in this cage. You're not allowed to leave as you please. Goodbye.